What's up, guys? This is the Vinyl Casket, home to the lamest taste. My name is Nick, your hostess with the lamest. Ooh. You can check out my YouTube channel at the Vinyl Casket, all one word, where you can subscribe, like, and comment, hit the bell for much, much more. We do, obviously, comic book reviews every single week of my pull list that I pick up every single week, as well as trailer reactions and TV and movie reviews. You can check me out on Manny Reads Comics on YouTube. We do a show called The Weekly Roundup, which he uploads almost every Tuesday. I'm going to talk to him later. Manny has terrible taste. But we'll talk about how comic book reviews work. Every Wednesday, I grab the books, read the books, bag and board the books, take pictures from my Instagram at Vinyl Casket Comics. Then I sit down here with you guys, talk about my books, and then Manny usually lets you guys know how great my taste is in ranking them. Solid week, not a huge week, but solid week, I would say. A lot of books that I have been like, come on, is this gonna get any better? Got better, not tremendously better, but better. We start with Indie, Marvel, DC. We're starting off with issue 3. Where's it? Yes, issue 3 of Image Comics, The Dead Lucky. This is in the Supermassive verse, which is the universe created out of Radiant Black, featuring Radiant Black, Rogue Sun, all the Radiants, as well as Infernal Girl Red, who lives in like a different reality. This is happening in like California. I think it's San Diego or San Francisco. One of the two is basically in like this military shutdown, right? This police state. And this like tech company is basically taking over the military and the police force and are trying to create this dystopian society. And this one war veteran who has PTSD and these electronic energy powers that allow her to like basically see like ghosts through like the electrostatic, which was their life or whatever. And is able to use that and her power to pilot this giant robot suit. She also has her own suit, which is really cool. The first 2 issues were kind of lackluster. I feel like a lot of us that were excited for this book got too excited, being that like Radiant Black was just like, okay, it's a title coming out from Image, it's cool, probably be like 6, 7, 8 issues, right? It came out at the same time as Noctera. So those 2 series came out, everyone was excited, read them. Noctera was good, really good, went on hiatus, came back, didn't really live up to what it was before, and has been on hiatus again. And Radiant Black just consistently was fire, was really, really good. Surprised everyone, built this really cool world out of it. It's like 15, 16 issues in. We had the mini series come out of it, Radiant Red. We had a mini event called Supermassive, which is now the Supermassive verse. We have a second Supermassive coming, and we had have Rogue Sun, which is a 7 up to issue 7, which is a really cool ongoing of a character in the same world, and that's what Dead Lucky was also going to be, and everyone was really excited to see this. Art's really good. Story's getting better. Yeah, I like it. We rate him out of 10. I'm going to give it a 6.5. It's pretty solid. It's gotten better. Like, I really enjoyed this issue. With that, another Image book, issue 7 of Rogue Sun. Phenomenal. 10 out of 10 off the bat. For the purpose that it was different and gave me a thrilling experience reading it. So it was the first book I read this week, right? And I had to read it like 6 times. I don't remember the last time I've had a book have me sit up frantically trying to figure it out when the answer was right there in the beginning of the book. And I even looked at it, like when I saw that, I went to that page, And I was like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. And I didn't read what was going on. I'm like, nothing says like continue from here or whatever. So I was like, whatever. This issue was a choose your path issue, right? So there, they had a couple pages, then there was a choice. Turn to this page for this decision, turn to this page for this decision. But it was all a trick, basically, because it even says it at one point at page 10. He tells you if you don't pick right, you're going to be at an endless loop. But both choices were wrong, so that he was trapping you and like draining you and trapping you in this universe. But the cheat was to skip to page 12, and that's how you got out of it. Really creative, really interesting. I was like very, very involved in this issue, and I loved it. I loved every minute of it. It was really well drawn. It was fun. It was interesting. It was different. I really liked this new villain hero, whatever he is. 10 out of 10. Amazing issue. Moving on to Marvel, we have issue 9 variant cover of Hulk. Hulk is a series that I was really enjoying. Fell off with that Banner of Hulk, Banner of War, whatever the crossover was between this and the Thor title, both written by Donny Cates. I didn't really like this. This is a Predator variant cover. Love that they're still doing them. And yeah, I really enjoyed this book. I think this is a good turning point since Banner of War, or whatever it was, Banner of Hulk. It's a way better way to turn the story. I like it, and it's tying in, I'm assuming, with World War Hulk, Planet Hulk. This is Hulk Planet Part 1. Really good story. Really interested to see where it goes. I love how his mindscape is basically this giant ship with like different versions of Banner's psyche piloting it like a Star Trek. Incredible. 8.5. Final book from Marvel, issue 1 of Spider-Man. Scotty Young cover. Amazing cover. Cover of the week, probably. Cover of the month. Super cool issue. Basically setting up this event that's gonna like end the Spider-Verse. It was really cool seeing all the Spider characters. I really enjoyed the story, the way it's drawn, the way it's written, all the different personalities blend in really well. Yeah, I really enjoyed this issue. It was a lot of fun. It was really good. I wish all the Spider-Man issues that come out were like this. 9 out of 10. Moving on to DC and drinking a little bit of water. We have issue 3 cardstock cover of Sword of Azrael. A series that I did not review issue 2. That week, I had a big week. I decided to put down issue 2, not take it. But in the following week, when I had a shorter pull, I picked up issue 2, read it in my free time when I had a chance, and I really enjoyed it. So I read issue 3, and I really enjoyed it. It's at the lower portion of my pull list because it's a smaller week, but it was still a really incredibly good issue. I'm liking this whole, like, yeah, there's multiple angels and gods, and we got Satan, and we got the girl as whatever she is, and then Azrael trying to unlock inner thoughts of him and like coming into like balance between him and Azrael, John Powell Valley and Azrael, and the whole system and everything. I think that's awesome. Being lured into like a place to like save these kids, finding out that this was like a place that was like breeding the prototype for Azrael, and you find out there's this dude who's this angel Satan. Dude, sick issue. 7.5 out of 10. Really, really cool. I think it's a mini series, but it's a really cool concept. Issue 5 of 7 of Dark Crisis. Currently, it's not Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. It was better. It's definitely picked up. I am enjoying some of the plot lines, but like I'm not picking up all the spin-offs, all the tie-ins, so like I'm a little lost on a lot of shit, which is annoying. I don't like that this major event that's not even really being advertised that much anymore, that's being dragged on for months, requires me to read 3 other books a month just to understand what's going on. I don't like that. I wish the tie-ins were self-included in the other characters' titles that I'm already picking up. Solid issue, solid story. It was fine. Do I think that this is kind of stupid and that there's a lot of loopholes and they're just like, oh, killed, not killed, you're dead, but yeah. I don't know how I really feel. It's okay. It's a 7. Issue 5, cardstock cover of Poison Ivy. Awesome series. Artwork in this was incredible. Tying in the green, and it wasn't Swamp Thing. It wasn't the new Swamp Thing. It's not the old Swamp Thing. It's the Green Man, bro. Origin story on Ivy is sick, dude. This was a sleeper issue. I felt like the last issue was a little slow. This issue was good. I love Poison Ivy. I love this series. I love her. I love this book. Awesome. Definitely pick it up if you have a chance. It's an 8 out of 10, maybe even an 8.5. Final book of the week is issue 120. Is this 8? 128. Cardstock cover for Batman, with Failsafe on the cover. Is that? Oh, Batman's skull. Okay. This, it's good. It's just a really good. Who's writing this? Zdarsky. Okay, yeah. Zdarsky, second issue, third issue of Batman, really good. Think it's great. I think it's great. All the Justice League characters, I disagree with Manny saying that this being included information that this is occurring before Dark Crisis does not make it any less impactful. It actually makes it more, because now it makes sense. I'm like, how are all this stuff happening while Dark Crisis is happening? It's not. All the stuff we're reading is happening before Dark Crisis. Dark Crisis happens whenever it wants to happen, and then when it's over, its effects will take place, and it'll be like, okay, so the last issue that you read of this book happened before all of this, and then this happened, and now we're gonna go into that, and I'm gonna be fine with that. Solid issue. Justice League is involved. Bat Family's involved. Really, really solid. A lot of fun. Great art. 8.5 out of 10. Easy. Thank you guys for tuning in. You can check out my YouTube channel at The Vinyl Casket. All one word. You can subscribe, like, and comment. Hit the bell for much more. Remember to let me know in the comments what your top 3 picks were. What books that I talked about did you like? What books should I be picking up? What books should I not be picking up? Indies, mainstream, whatever. Thank you guys. Remember to do me a massive favor and stay lame.